Only the Kadosh Baruch Hu knows. Everybody needs it. The person who's hungry needs it just as much as the yeshiva. And there's no real competition. The right way to do it is to spread it everywhere. And not just, I know some people say, I only give charity for yeshivas, for Torah. Some people say, I only give to poor people. The right way is to spread it around. Because if I now made money, and Kadosh Baruch Hu decided that I would make some money, meaning that some of this money doesn't belong to me, it has to go somewhere. So if I'm now the one who's going to give it to this poor person, or to this orphanage, or whatever, it was decided for me from Shamayim that I'm going to give it to them. So you really can't say, oh, this is much better than the other. Everything is good. You're asking, Torah is extremely, extremely powerful to support Torah learning. On the other hand, you know what it is to feed somebody that's hungry, to give it to a poor person. So really you can't really say, a lot of people say the most powerful mitzvah is outreach. To go and save another person. Because really, there are many sources in the Zohar and the Talmud that one of the most powerful mitzvot is outreach. To go and make another person come back. So one might say, okay, so I'll give all my charity to outreach. So there's no, my opinion is you give a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. You want to have everybody, you want to help everybody. And really, if somebody comes and tells you, number 1 is Torah, number 2 is poor people, number 3, there's no source to that and nobody really knows. Because Kadosh Baruch Hu, the point of the charity is how hard it was for you to give it. And a lot of people, you'll tell them, donate to a yeshiva where they learn Torah, they'll be like, I don't care about learning Torah. I don't see any benefit in the Torah. I see benefit in the monkeys in Uganda that they're extinct. I want to give my money over there. So in his perspective, the monkeys are more important. But on the other hand, some things are basic. They're humanitarian. You see a hungry kid is a hungry kid. Doesn't matter right now where he is, what he is. So it depends on the opinion of the person. And really, how I see it is everything is important. A hungry kid is almost as equal to a person that needs to learn Torah, and a seminary, and a yeshiva, and an orphanage. And really the right way is you spread it out. Like stocks. Someone is saying, which stock should I invent the most? Yeah, be smart, invest in a lot of stocks. Here it's a different example, because one stock can crash and you lost, if all your money is invested there, you lose all your money. In tzedakah, you never lose your investment. But I know some people are no, I just want to give to learning Torah. I just want to give. That's already a matter of opinion. I think it's wherever it's needed, that's where it's important. And some people, for them, it's very hard to give to one thing and it's very easy to give to another thing. You make the calculation where, I know a lot of people, they say, I'll give a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, but this one I like the most, I'm going to give the most. Again, there's no really rules in that. Our sages, there's a question, how come there's not a blessing when you give tzedakah? You say a blessing when you put tefillin on. You say a blessing when you put tzitzit on. You say a blessing when you shake a lulav. Almost any mitzvah you do, you have to say a blessing. How come there's no blessing for tzedakah? Shakishanu b'mitzvotzav v'tzivanu letet tzedakah. Why? Because our sages say, if you're going to start thinking of the bracha, imagine how a person is a very, very Hasidic person. He walks in the street, a person tells him, I need food, I'm starving. Wait, hold on, I didn't go to the mikveh. 1 second. Before I do any mitzvah, I have to go to the mikveh. And then, I need my jacket, where's my hat, the person is going to die already. So you don't wait with the mitzvah of tzedakah, just do it. How Nike says, just do it. Do it. No need too many preparations. There's no kavanot. There's no intentions in tzedakah. Just give. So it is important where the money goes, but don't need to be so like, oh my gosh, I have to do. Spread it out. It's good to give to all the departments. And I know some people listen, when you live in a community, you want to give more to your shul. Makes sense. You go there. You want to give to your rabbi. He teaches you. He helps you. You want to give to the school with your kids. This is a common sense. It's not about what's more important. But all the tzedakah is important in the eyes of Hashem. But again, It has to be what Hashem thinks is tzedakah. To give it to the monkeys in Uganda, that's not charity. That's a waste of money. So it has to be done, and that the money goes to where somebody really needs it. And not that I'm worrying about, and not that I'm chas v'shalom saying the monkeys are not important. The Kadosh Baruch Hu is going to worry about the monkeys, or the whales, or whatever it is. People are worried about the ocean. We're making the ocean dirty. You know that whatever comes from the toilets all goes to the ocean, right? Billions of people lived before the oceans. You can just imagine what's going to be in the ocean. The Kadosh Baruch Hu cleans the ocean, so we're not polluting the ocean. The Kadosh Baruch Hu knows how to clean the air in the world. He has systems. Kadosh Baruch Hu does like this. There's no pollution anymore. So sometimes it's like charity there's no common sense here. I understand that a lot of people, according to their tzechel, they say, oh, it's very important to save the whales. If the whales need to be extinct, they're going to be extinct. If Hashem wants, He's going to create now 2 billion whales. With a blink of an eye. He has no problem in creating whales. So the tzedakah has to be going to a good cause. And you know, a lot of the times you give your charity, it goes through so many stations that by the time it comes to the right place, 20% of what you gave actually get there. Because you have sometimes these huge organizations, just their administrative offices are costing thousands of dollars, and their advertisement and the campaigns, from the $100 you gave, $20 came to the cause. So tzedakah has to be done right and given the right way, and it's better to give the money sometimes straight to the person